the sixth floor. This guy's games of beer.
Yay! Now we may be drinking tonight already, kids.
Yeah, it's happening.
And snacking and yeah. But snacking goes well with tonight's subject.
I think it does. We're talking about games that involve food, and this is an open topic. We're not. I'm not. We have a creative crew here. Okay, we've got some creative guys. Okay, so I like to leave it open for them to interpret it how they like. It drives Larry fucking nuts. He chickened out. He's just like, no, fuck this. It's too broad.
They actually had to take him away in a straitjacket. It was kind of a scene. He lunged for Rob, almost got to him.
He tried to bite me.
Right. We managed to wrestle him on the ground. We put on his
suppository.
His bite mask and his straitjacket.
I didn't need to put in the suppository?
No.
Oh, damn.
I just did that for fun.
Yeah,
okay. Right. Hope you enjoyed that, Larry.
I needed it.
All right, so we are talking about computer games. Oh, any game. Any game. I'm sorry.
The game is wide open.
Console, portable.
Yep.
Or
board game,
or whatever PC.
Shit, I would have done Chutes and Ladders.
That's not really.
Candyland would have been better. I'm sorry, that's what I was trying to think of.
Candyland is so well. All right.
There's candy.
Come on, it involves food.
Have you ever seen the Candyland adult version, by the way?
The what?
I mean, Candyland adult version?
Yes.
Yeah, Candy.
It's
I honestly did not know it actually exists.
I didn't until
I made it up. I just totally
Wait, no, you're kidding.
I totally made it up. Yeah, it's awesome that you knew it existed. I believe it exists.
I found out about that game the same year one of the Gen Con sellers had a Redneck Life. And that our pieces were bottle caps. So I was like, I gotta try this game. And then I saw that and I'm like, of course.
Of course.
I mean, of course it exists.
Of course. Somebody made it.
I am going to move that out of the camera there. There we go. That's better. Here, put that down between you guys. Okay.
Did you say between your legs?
No, I didn't. It was right in the middle of the camera there. All right.
This is gonna be a rough episode. I can tell you already.
We've been drinking a lot already. Who wants to go first? Oh, Tyler wants to go first.
Tyler.
So I have another cheeky answer here because you said it's vague, it's open to interpretation. So I decided my game has the best looking food.
Oh, okay.
That makes me hungry anytime I've played it. And it does have a function in the game. Monster Hunter.
You can cook.
You can.
You can cook.
No, the cats cook.
Okay, all right,
but they do give you boost to the game when you go hunting and everything, and you're hunting the monsters and eating them. But it has the best looking fucking food in any game I've ever played.
Damn.
It does.
Do an overview of Monster Hunter for anybody who has lived under a rock.
There are compilations of the videos online when they make the food stuff. Everything's sizzling, looks nice golden brown. Oh my god.
All right, explain Monster Hunter for those who may have, like Rob said, been living under a rock.
So I'm not a huge Monster Hunter fan. I have played a little bit. I obviously like Travis and Krabs are the huge Monster Hunter fans.
Hell yes.
The whole idea is literally you are a Monster Hunter. You go on missions to get different monsters and stuff. And it's all melee combat. Well, they do have some like ranged weapons, but it's not like machine guns and stuff. But you go and hunt monsters to get different like rewards for it and stuff. But before you go out, you actually can select a different type of meal, and each meal will give you different bonuses and stuff like that, depending on which one you select. And that can affect with what type of weapon you use as your main and stuff like that. So you go hunt, you bring stuff back, and you eat monsters. There's literally one scene where in one of the videos where it's just a steak piece of meat like this big, and they're like.
Well, that and you don't let any of the monster really go to waste because you take all the carcass for like weapons, armor, and everything.
Yeah,
and you eat what you don't reuse. Okay, that's kind of cool.
I mean, that's what I thought of.
No, again, it's important to the game story because, like you said, it gives you the energy for doing the hunts, and the fact they actually somebody put time into it and said, "Hey, I'm going to make this food look delicious."
It looks fucking delicious.
Okay, all right.
No, that's smart.
I've
only played Monster Hunter stories because I'm a child, essentially.
All right, anybody else want to go next?
We'll go down the line, I guess.
All right, we'll go down the line.
So I realize it's now getting pretty old now, so I thought it'd be a nice time to bring it back up. But in 2006, Burger King released a trilogy of games They go by between like November and Christmas time for Xbox 360.
I don't remember these.
They were what, $4 a piece?
Yeah, the Xbox 360 and Xbox on each disc. It was a 360 on one side. You flipped the
Flippable disc.
You
Oh,
flipped the disc
Jesus.
over.
Yep, and each one's a little bit different. They're all very simple. They're not amazing games. What do
Right.
you expect for $4? So one was called Pocket Bite Racer, which is pretty much a racing motorcycle game.
Yeah.
Sneaking, which is you sneak up and
I had that game.
with people hot delicious sandwiches, I guess, or something like.
Ooh, that's what they're calling it nowadays.
Yeah, the
I'm
hot
s-
delicious sandwich.
I-
And then Big Bumpin', which is a bumper car type game.
That's
So,
really interesting.
Just
I
random-
did have
random
all-
3 type of games, but I think they all feature the king.
It was on the Xbox, as I recall, right?
Yeah, and
Not
I
the
think it was
360. The
I forget
regular
if they're
Xbox.
still using that same
Oh, so-
mascot, the
'Cause I had it-
weird solid.
I had,
face.
like,
Oh,
three of them.
yeah.
Are they still using
that,
them?
I don't
or
think
are
they still use them. I
Right,
haven't
they
seen
made
him
it-
lately, but
like, they made it for
he
both
was very
formats.
big for a while for their
Yeah.
mascot.
So it's Burger
Yeah.
King's trying to jump on the console wars.
Wow,
Good
weird,
for them.
weird.
I think
like
they
Burger
eventually
King.
made it to like Xbox Live later, but
Oh, I don't know
But,
about
like,
that. Yeah.
I thought they were
That's
worth
wrong.
a fortune, but apparently they just give them away now.
Yeah,
so,
because there were so many of them probably.
I think I got mine for
They-
$5.
So they busted them out from concept to in the stores in 5 months.
Yeah, but that's not unrealistic for those games.
Oh, right. So,
So-
right, like they were flash made.
Yeah.
So it was okay for $4, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, what do you want for $4? The fact that the discs were double-sided is a bit weird, though.
Dude, that was kind of neat. Actually,
it-
like I
it-
was
it-
like, what the hell? And
360 on one side, Xbox,
I don't-
original Xbox on the one side, 360
Mine,
on the
I'm
other.
remember
almost
a
sure
few
mine
games-
had
a few
labels
things
on
like
it.
mine had
that.
labels, I think.
So,
Yeah.
mine
Maybe it was the 360.
Xbox. Well, yeah, maybe it was the
They did.
360 version that did that flip.
Wow.
And then the Xbox
Yeah,
version.
I'd have to go look at mine again.
Yeah, that's weird. That is just weird.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got?
So coming in late in the early 2000s, Taco Bell jumped on this thing, and they had a Doom clone. It is called Taco Bell's Tasty Temple Challenge.
I was going to go Taco Hell, but continue.
Was a first-person shooter where players were the intrepid Indiana Jones Esquire adventurer named Baja Bill, who squirts hot sauce on the face of cobras and scorpions. Wait,
Oh
wait,
my God! I'm
wait.
looking at this. This is genius.
Like elsewhere, Jumping Bean Jamboree was a breakout clone where you bounced a bean. Oh, to break. You had another one. While Moon Eater, you were an astronaut who jumps craters and blasts UFOs to collect bells on the surface of the moon. Hey, it's a kid's video game. I don't need it to make sense. Yeah, Taco Bell kind of jumped onto this whole thing. And
You
theirs
know
were
they
not-
didn't do a bad job on
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I'm kind of
one.
looking at the.
It was a
It looks
Doom
like
clone.
Doom.
It looks
Yeah.
like dude.
It's got modern like that stop motion.
Bounce, yeah.
Kind of got that.
Right, and then they just.
That gallop.
I
Yeah.
still love the fact he's shooting hot sauce.
Which
in
you
their
don't see
faces.
till later games. So
That's what the kids are calling it now.
That's
Because
pretty impressive.
he
Let's shoot some
he
hot
couldn't
sauce in
be
that
here,
face.
like that one was for Larry.
got a chalupa.
Okay,
Yeah.
that one's for Larry. Wow,
Okay,
Larry,
that's-
that is quite the choice.
So mine is very brief.
All right.
Hooters jumped on this. And
Oh,
they had-
Jesus
Oh, God, we played
Christ!
this. Yeah,
Of course
yeah.
Hooters Racing.
Of course
Yes.
they did.
It was right behind. It was just
Oh,
racing.
man.
It didn't have any meat to it. You just raced, and then when you hit a new state or finished, they cut to a little seventh guest, little video clip of the girls at that particular Hooters, like, "Welcome to Georgia, welcome to Kentucky," and that was
Yep.
it. That was just it.
Somebody
it
got
was
paid
very
to
strange.
go around to all the Hooters, probably,
Jay-
and
Yeah.
record those.
Yep.
Yeah.
My old neighbor Jason and I.
Yeah.
We played that game
Yep.
on a marathon one night.
Just to see all the state locations.
Just to see as much as we could.
It
We
wasn't-
couldn't take it anymore at a certain point and just got drunk and
Yeah.
pissed off the wives.
It was like, I saw that and I was like, Hooters, why? And then I was like, oh, well, this explains it.
Well, that again.
Hooters road trip. you know?
Everybody else was doing it. You know, again, in the 90s and early 2000s, it was really,
Well, I still think Taco Bell was winning with when they had a Godzilla with the talking dog and you squeeze it. Like, I had all 5.
See, hey, whatever it takes. All right, well, I'm going to do an obvious one because we bring it to every effing show. Pepsi Man. So
Man.
this game came out in Japan originally, and it was meant for what was it? Pepsi Crystal, which was their lemon flavored.
No, you can get it like as a regular.
Pepsi. Yeah, but that's
I love
But
the
Pepsi
regular.
Man was originally used to advertise for
Okay.
that. So and basically the commercials came out first. The whole thing was developed in commercials first. The whole Pepsi Man thing. He'd run up to little Japanese
Yeah.
people who were exhausted and give them a Pepsi Crystal. And so that ad campaign went on for a while. Then in '99, I don't know if it was a collaboration with Sony or whatever, but they came out with the actual game Pepsi Man. I'm sure Pepsi loved it.
Is that the first endless runner
I don't
that there ever was?
think so. I don't have a note about that.
Because
I-
endless runners became big like on mobile devices in the
Just
2010s.
tapped or left
But
and right, kind of.
Yeah.
that predates that
yeah,
the
you
endless
know-
runner by a lot.
But a rare fully branded console title. And that's true. This is fully branded. I mean, it's Pepsi from start to finish. They are literally running the commercials on the disc.
Oh, yeah.
The TV commercials that they had are running on the disc. Everything in the game is that. I mean, for '99, it's not like, oh, hey, we put a little bit on there. It was fully branded. It was made by KID. I don't know who that's what the developer doesn't sound familiar. Published by Sony, of course, because Sony, you know how they are with their product, man. Everything was published by them. People could develop for it, but had to go through Sony.
They learned their
Did
lesson.
they come out for the Viacom in Japan?
No, I think it was only on the Sony. Yeah, it was only on the PlayStation. Endless runner action. There is a little action.
But a good
to
one. It actually was a good one.
It really is. So yeah, basically again, yes, it was their Pepsi's mascot. Pepsi Twist. I said Pepsi Crystal. It's Pepsi Twist.
What's Twist?
That was the lemon flavored
Yeah.
variant of Pepsi.
Yeah,
when it was
Crystal was like
launching
regular
in
Pepsi.
Japan.
Yeah,
that was the
clear Pepsi.
clear Pepsi.
I love
Which
Clear
I
Pepsi.
did too.
That was so
So,
good.
original copies are rare and highly collectible today. So, when you see Pepsi Man out in the field that we're bringing it out, we always bring the coolest, rarest stuff out to shows.
That's true.
So, yeah. So, again, great game. And like you said, you just keep going. It's an endless runner. You can just play it. There's no, I'm going to complete this game. You can play it as long as you damn well please. It just keeps getting harder and more levels and everything else. It is literally a non-ending game.
It's
You can-
actually it's a pretty game too. I mean, like by PS1 standards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good looking game. And the
Well,
controls aren't bad.
The
Just
controls are
kinda-
quite good, actually.
Yeah.
See, PS1 just kind of put everything to a shift and went, okay, we've had these cartridges. Now we're going and we're going to show you like what we can put on the disc.
And they did, because
Yeah,
there's a
they
ton
did.
of cutscenes in
Oh yeah.
this game.
And they're hilarious.
And they are hilarious. Again, a lot of them are the commercials, the whole 9 yards, which is kind of cool, too.
It's kind of fun to watch too. Like every once in a while at like a convention, you get somebody who really gets into it and they play the heck out of it. I play it occasionally, but I don't play it professionally or anything. These people really get into it and they start playing it, and you can like see some pretty awesome
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
I mean, it's a really entertaining game to watch. To watch.
To watch.
And it was a pretty
it's an entertaining game to
successful,
watch.
marketing campaign too.
It was. I mean,
So well done, Pepsi.
Yeah.
Well, Coke had
We
one,
actually-
and you had to shoot with soda bubbles. Pepsi, the logo, the products, and I was just like, what?
7-Up had a great game called Spot,
Yeah,
That's pretty
yeah,
good.
like,
which
I
was
heard about
another
that.
brilliant game. Again,
Not the Go knockoff one.
no, not the
The
Go
other
knockoff one.
Yeah.
Right, the kind of like jumping
platformer.
platformer, yeah.
Yeah.
Which was absolutely brilliant. All right, so what do you got for us, Rob?
How do you like cake?
Ooh, I love cake.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. Bubble Bobble had cake, and Bubble Bobble had like
So
all
the food
sorts of
throughout the-
tasty foods to pick up.
It did.
And Bubble Bobble, they're actually we used to have it up on the wall, but there's actually an Amiga game that I played before Bubble Bobble that was a collect 'em up. But Bubble Bobble was the first collect 'em up that I got absolutely obsessed with. It just Darlene and I played it to the end. It was just so much freaking
Simple, but
fun.
it made so much money.
It was well done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just
It is-
played well.
That is good execution in a platformer, and it was a great game, and it had like it was the first really popular collect 'em up. All you were doing is collecting. There was plenty of timers on it, So one of the great things about it is just a basic platformer. I mean, you killed the enemies and ended the level, but the enemies would drop things, right? They drop goodies, all sorts of different ones, although often food. However, if you did things in the right order or wipe them all out at one time with a bubble, you get like a huge drop. And sometimes it has to be a cake, people. But you would also get fruits and other things. But the cake's what I want, or the donut.
So, like, didn't they make like 5 sequels and a
They
franchise
did.
out of that thing?
That game was done.
Believe it or not, I really thought, you know what, the donut wasn't right. It was they did have donut. Oh, is that a later one that had donuts?
Could
there's a later one that had
yeah.
donuts. But still, it did have the watermelon too, which was really awesome when you saw it drop. It's pretty good stuff.
Why does it sound like mukbang?
Yeah, there's a little
Mukbang going on?
little mukbang.
I've never seen.
Which, by the way, I had to look up
Okay,
the definition of 2 weeks ago.
I was really that only 2 weeks ago. The fact is nobody asked. Nobody goes, "What's mukbang?" Because we all effing know.
I don't know.
What's that?
I don't know.
You really don't know what mukbang is?
No, I don't think so.
I'll explain it off air.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
It's probably
It's
for
best to keep it back here.
Yeah.
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 The problem is, like, I think it was last week or the week before I ran into it for like the 10th time, and I said, I know it involves food,
Yeah, and it's
so I better go look.
It's really not pornographic. It just
It's
involves
just
food. And
way
it's
too
just
much
weird.
food.
It's just weird.
It's way too much
It's just
food.
weird.
How much can you bring it?
Yeah. Yeah.
How much can you shove?
Mm-hmm.
How much can you shove?
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised at it.
Yeah. Again. What are you, a fucking chipmunk? Jesus,
So,
for the
like-
love of God.
So it's like Kobayashi, like, was he like the king of that? I mean, was that like actual? I don't know.
I don't know,
Anyway,
yeah, but
I don't look too
we're
much
getting
into the lore,
far
I
field. We're
just
getting
need
far
to-
field.
So anyway, I absolutely, positively love that game. Still to this day. Love
That's one
playing
of those replayable games. It's just a great, straight arcade play.
And if you got a friend to play with you, it's really fun as well.
It even made it. I think it made it to the 32 generation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, they're
yes,
still
yes.
making it.
Oh, God,
Because
yeah.
I know it made it. Like I think it made it to the N64. I'm not sure if it made it to the GameCube, but I know there was a Bubble Bobble in there.
Bubble Bobble is also one of the very few games that has 3 first sequels.
Really? Wow. Okay.
There's Rainbow Islands is the
Oh,
first
that was a
sequel.
good one.
There is Parasol Stars, which is the sequel to Bubble
I
Bobble.
did not know that.
There is
Great
also
game.
what was there's Bubble Bobble 2, which was on the Game Boy.
Okay.
There's
Everything
multiples.
was on the Game Boy.
Yeah, sure. Everything.
Everything was on the Game Boy.
Again,
Even stuff that never
should have been. Yeah.
Oh my God, we gotta do that as a topic. It never should have been on the Game Boy.
Oh, I do like that idea for a topic
Yeah, we'll do
because
that
there's
one.
a ton of those ones.
That's
can
a good
mention.
one, actually.
There are a
Let's
ton of
go.
those games I can mention.
Mm.
All right.
Some games should not.
Wow,
have
we
been
got
on
through
the
that
Game
really
Boy.
fast. That's unusual for us.
No, we did all right.
We were very succinct tonight, kids.
There's like some people who are like, yeah, that's great.
I thought of going back earlier, and as another, not Pepsi Man, but Kool-Aid Man on the Intellivision.
I was gonna say.
Atari 2600. Damn you.
Well, that as well.
I think it's,
And for some reason, I have a stack
Yeah,
of
but
Intellivision inserts for Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, do you?
Why? I have no idea. like 30 of them. I think they were bought from the Boathouse, that Western publishing.
Yep.
box.
That would make sense.
Dude,
It's
that was
just
a great
very
game
odd.
for the Intellivision. That was a great game.
Again, this goes back down to, so this kind of marketing's been going on since the early days of computers. I mean, really, if you think about it.
No
in
marketing
video
in
games.
Bubble Bobble, just to be straight.
No.
Nothing.
And then if you go back to
Well,
the
dude, there
Taco
wasn't
Bell
a
ones,
big-
you got the Chex
Fucking, there wasn't a big
Chex
thing
Quest.
for like Burger Time
Chex
too,
Quest.
but that was a cult.
being another
cult
I
classic.
forgot.
Oh, yeah,
person.
absolutely.
So that was a cult classic, but yours made several known sequels. We had one that went over and went, ta-da, sequel, and went, no, it
There
sucked
were-
as bad as E.T., and went, oh.
There were 3 sequels to
Well, I don't know.
So I
There
got
was
a great
few.
story about. Sorry, Darlene. I got a great story about Darlene and Burger Time. So my wife's dad got arrested for Burger Time.
Okay,
Yes,
this sounds.
Yes, he did.
Okay, all right. Seeing as we're talking about food and games,
So-
let's talk about this one.
I hope Darlene doesn't get too mad about it, but she probably won't. She'll probably think it's funny, and I think he thinks it's funny too. So Burger Time had just come out on the Atari 2600, right? And Darlene's, family calls. I think it was Zaire. I might be wrong about that store.
Oh my God.
But they asked, "Do you have it?" Because they lived out a bit and they had
Right.
to drive out, right, about 45 minutes to go pick it up. And so they go out there, and they had sold the copy that they said they were holding for him.
Ooh, okay. This,
And,
I can see where this would end badly.
You've seen Darlene's dad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So he's 6'100".
Yeah.
If he's angry, if he's friendly, he's not that tall. But if he's angry at you, yeah, he's pretty tall. It was terrifying the first time I met him.
Wow.
But he's a great guy. He's really nice. I say that because he'll kill me. No, I'm just kidding. He really is a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Nah, she can take
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Well.
But yeah, no. He went there and he got so mad because they went all the way out. He promised the kids he was going to get them burger time, and it ended up he's big enough that people just call the police.
Oh, yeah.
People just call.
All they do, they call the police and ended up hauling off
Over burger time.
over burger time. So I get it.
I do too, dude. If
So
I
anyway,
could-
there's burger time. There's
God,
a
when
60.
department stores sold video games.
Yeah.
Oh.
There was also an upgraded Super Burger Time, and then there was the one on the Switch.
All right.
Yeah, with the multiple levels.
Yeah, which was an arcade one.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Switch made a.
Everything's on the Switch.
That's it.
I think if you learn anything from this show,
everything's
everything's on the
Switch.
Switch.
Yeah, literally
That's true.
everything is on the
Carolina
Switch.
If she'll give me burger time, so I can play it on her Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Who's out there?
Somebody let
It's a
Larry
ghost.
out. He got out of his.
Out of the case? I'm sorry.
We already talked
Holy
about Larry's
shit!
face. Look, it's Larry!
Larry!
Just in time for the close.
He figured out how to get out.
No,
Sorry, he's got time for a beer, I think.
He's got
No,
time
he's
for a
got
beer.
time for a beer.
And to do a show.
He had
And
time
talk
for a
about his
beer, right?
topic.
Yeah, what?
I
You guys
did
picked
the
topic
game
for
Well,
us.
he can pick. He covered you, but now you got to do something else. Like you don't have more than
Wait,
one.
no, wait. I
Food-based.
don't know what you
Food-based.
talked about already.
He talked about the Taco Bell one.
Yeah, we proxied you.
Oh, you guys. I thought you were talking generally food.
No, generally
No,
food.
generally food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
generally
got a
food.
food
Yeah,
game.
that's fair.
Well, I have a number one.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
And it's actually one of my favorite games. Like probably my top 10 at all. Got well over 100 hours in it, and it was one of the best design games in my opinion at all.
Hey,
Oh, I know.
there
I
you
know.
go.
I know. What you,
And
I think we
paid
mentioned
full
it.
price for it when it came out,
I know.
and I have no regrets.
Good for you.
Overcooked 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a great game.
We saw it coming.
Yeah, we saw that one.
We
many
saw
levels.
this one
figured that's
coming.
what he's gonna pick too.
It is so many levels. It is so great. The cooperative element is a lot of fun. I was able to bring my wife in on that one because it's not like shoot 'em up and stuff like that. So it was a lot more.
Just as
palatable.
intense though.
It was a lot of fun. It does get very intense.
It does. It
And
does.
sometimes we just have to quit. Like, okay, now we're just yelling at each other. We're gonna stop now. This is gonna
Co-op,
get better.
stop being co-op.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But it started. You're just in my way. Oh, okay.
Damn it.
Now we gotta stop. But we knew that.
I was just to say that sounds like a real kitchen. You're just in my way. Move out of the way.
Yeah, but we would know. But sometimes we could save it. But usually it was like, okay, we just gotta quit for the day. And it usually was after like 2 hours of playing. So there was going to be some tiredness.
Yeah.
That just
I got a
set
little
in.
later.
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
because it's a physical game.
yeah.
It's not like you're just you are
Mm-hmm.
moving to do that. So
Oh, you have to move the controllers too and everything.
Oh, that's not
Or no?
No, you don't have to move the controllers or anything, but it's you're still
I thought you.
you're just processing a lot because
Yeah.
and you're processing a lot at pretty quick speed. It's like, okay, so like for example, there'll be a level where the chefs cannot be near each other. They're blocked,
So much.
so you
There's
have
so
to
much to that game.
throw ingredients to the other side, and they have to catch it.
Oh,
And if they don't catch it, it just slows everything down, right? So
No, so
Yeah.
you gotta grab another tomato or something.
yeah. And then they gotta like cut it up and stuff or whatever. But then you gotta put it together on your side. So then they gotta throw it back, you know. And you just move. There's like one of them. I actually really like these levels, but there's like these camping levels where the ingredients are like at least one ingredient in each of our backpacks. So you have to go to the other person's backpack and get the stuff out, but they can't be moving while you do that. So you got to pull
So
it
you're
out.
so you're
Well,
waiting.
It's on there. It's on the back of the.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
moving! I need to get the.
Right. You're like, stop, wait. Okay, all right, go. Because they got to do stuff too, you know. And it's an intense.
So is this controller or like Oculus or?
No, I think
It's a kind of top-down, I think.
PS4 is probably top
Oh.
down. PS4 is probably when it first came out on. It's also on Steam. You know, so you can get it there, and it works.
It's on Xbox.
It's on the
too.
Switch.
It's on the
Switch.
Switch.
You know,
Everything's
And
on
we
the
don't even need to
Switch.
say that.
It's very
He
popular
got so
game.
excited about it, like with his hands. So like, I was like, dude,
No,
he's
I,
playing
for
this on
some
the
reason,
Oculus.
I thought that one used the motion
No,
controller.
I mean, you know, do you move with it and stuff? You can't help
Yeah.
but do that.
But
Yeah,
I
that's
thought it used
You know.
the move controllers.
Yeah,
So
I
those
mean, you
games are
can't help but
really
do some of
popular.
that, but it is just such a blast. The game is just, we played it, we completed it a couple times. We played all the downloadable content, you know. It's just,
I want to file a disclaimer that Larry is a programmer.
Yeah.
So this making order out of chaos is like his jam. This is utterly like what he likes to do.
That's right. I want to get this all
That's,
the way it should
that's
be.
a genetic built in for him.
yeah, it's just a lot of, and there's a lot of fun dynamics in the game. They design, some of them are like magic doors. So you go through a door and then you'll pop up somewhere over here, and so you have to remember that pattern so you can be the fastest to get through where you need to get through. And you can throw like ingredients through doors so that we go to the next person. And then like first time we'll play a level, we're like, oh, just kind of figuring out the mechanics. And then we'll be like, okay, here's how we're gonna attack this one. You know? And you know, so you have to get the meals out, right? And that are not all the same.
Right.
You know, so sometimes it's a cheeseburger, sometimes it's just a burger, sometimes it's a cheeseburger and lettuce, you know.
I want to point out that I am terrible at this game.
So there is,
Terrible.
because I've seen somebody, when Jim has his big gather, I think Patrick was sitting there because he was like making motions with the controller. So I think there's an extension that it may work on the Oculus, but I know he was super stressed. And it was a cooking game, and I never understood. But that's probably it, because if it's on Steam,
we do own, because we like to cook out, so overcook so much. We did buy a few other cooking games. Cookout is for the Oculus, and we do have it. And,
that's probably
and we've tried it. It just didn't feel as refined.
okay. No,
You know, as you know, and we had two Oculuses, so we could work together, and it just didn't feel quite as refined as Overcook is. It's just such a fun game. It does so many fun different dynamics. Sometimes it's what would it call, like a protect the castle type level where there's like monsters that are trying to break in, and you have to like keep boarding it up so that they,
This is the second one, right? Because the
Yeah.
first one,
no, the
as far as
second
I
one-
got, didn't have. It had neat stuff in it, but it didn't have that much crazy going on.
Oh yeah, some of the campfire ones where you gotta like, okay, you gotta chop up the wood, then you gotta start the fire, and then you have to like, cause you're gonna make s'mores, and so you gotta put like the marshmallows on there, and then you gotta add the chocolate, and then
Jesus Christ.
it's a great game.
Hey man, he's dedicated on that as you were on Bubble Bubble.
There you
okay?
go. That's true.
So-
That's true.
so,
Okay.
right,
Yeah.
So that passion.
No, I
level's
mean
right
he's a
there.
programmer. You got to remember
Well,
this
yeah.
guy like looks at shit. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
right.
Put that in order, man. Put that in order.
Yeah.
Fucking, he really digs.
Meanwhile,
the
general IT is chaos.
But
It
it
is
was able to,
chaos.
you know, it was kind of like, yeah, I usually carried a bit of it, but the wife got pretty good at it too. But she don't do video games, so that was pretty cool.
All right, Rob.
All right, that is it for this episode of Guys, Games, and Beer.
Hey, we got something coming up though.
We do. We
announce
should
it
probably
again.
push 2D-Con at this point.
Yeah. So,
We will be at 2D-Con. There is going to be basically we've been given more room, so basically you're going to get like the full G2B experience there. But there's more, right?
there is more.
There's more. Tell them about the
Okay,
room.
so last year, if you went to 2DCon, you got to hang out with Shirtless Saturday Larry in the Guys, Games, and Beer dive bar.
That was full version.
Oh, dude, that was so Wisconsin dive bar. There's some guy behind the bar. He doesn't have a shirt on. What the hell?
Wisconsin.
It's Wisconsin on a shirtless Saturday. So yeah. So if you thought that was cool,
I'm
take
sorry. This year it's Samurai Larry.
You're not wrong. So for all those of you know, again, we were in Japan last year. Not even last year. It hasn't even been a year, has it? It was just last like December.
Yeah.
So it hasn't even been a year yet. We were in Japan, and we bought back all sorts of goodies. We were hanging out with the Lords, who are going to be live for Brian's going to be live. The Lords are going to be live at 2DCon. They're both doing sets.
There's a fair to middle chance they'll be in our room.
Yeah, you might see them once or
saying
twice.
that.
They're but in honor of our trip to Japan and the Lords and being in Japan, we are bringing a little of Japan back to Minnesota in this case. Also, because Mel, you didn't come with us, we're bringing the frickin'
Dude, chill.
Okay. Oh no, because
that
remember
microphone do?
Bryce and Mel were gonna go with, and we had the hug,
yeah,
and then no, that all fell apart, didn't it, guys? So we're
gonna
bringing
happen.
the izakaya back for you guys this time. So we're gonna have an izakaya and ramen bar right off the streets of Japan, moved back here in Minneapolis.
God, I wish I could be there. Damn, that would be great.
So
That would
it
be
should be
great.
fun.
And why
Of course,
can't you?
The Lords will be playing.
2 weeks, not next week. the week after that.
Wouldn't surprise me at all if Brian did a
I may
few
be in
sets
surgery.
of
So that would
his
do it.
music.
I have a mission to get him drunk again this.
Like that.
And
So-
so we'll have a nice
I'm good at
big
getting people
display
drunk.
and
Yeah, like
that's
Rob
already
said,
like next weekend, right?
not next week, the
next
weekend
2
after
weeks,
that.
2 weeks, yeah.
But that being said,
I'm
this
excited.
is kind of becoming like our MGC West.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
Rob's
about the
right.
same size at this point.
Yeah, we're doing a big room this year. I mean, we are bringing pretty much most of the stuff we bring other shows. So you're going to see a little of everything at this one.
I gotta load up the Mazda.
I know. It's going to be a great show.
It's
So,
good. I'm
guys,
excited.
there are tickets still available. It's a 3-day event. Actually, it's 4 days because they're doing like a pre-event on Thursday night, which we will be open for. We're setting up.
I will still be setting up probably when it opens.
It's entirely possible, but we will be there Thursday night for the
I'm gonna try and get out
screening
early,
event,
so.
and then it's all day
You guys
Friday,
bring a lot of
Saturday,
stuff.
and Sunday. And wait till you see the layout this year, guys. The room is going to be amazing. So come out, hang out with the whole gang, and literally the whole gang. We are all going to be there, guys.
You see us sleeping Sunday morning just next to a cabin, leave us alone.
Maybe a long-
We need to now
May have been a
drive
late
home.
night Saturday, Larry. May have been a late night Saturday. All right, so definitely check it out. It's 2DCon in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Actually, Bloomington, but Minneapolis for all intents
Yeah,
and purposes.
Close enough.
Close enough.
You can figure it out.
You'll figure it out. But guys, we cannot say enough good things about this convention. The people who run it, the crowd that shows up. This is really becoming one of our favorites on so many levels.
Yeah, nice crowd.
Nice crowd. Love the people at
Love
this
them.
show. Love the people at this show. So come hang out. Like I said, literally, the whole gang is going to be there, which is kind of rare too. Where we all besides some of our big shows, we just normally can't get everybody.
We're gonna be so obnoxiously drunk. We're gonna be so. Whenever you get
Larry,
the whole
Larry, what was
yeah.
my plan for last year?
Yeah, we
I
succeeded
think
in
you
that,
were
Tom.
being pickled the entire time.
And what's my plan for this year, Larry?
Probably did the same plan
Exactly. Thank you.
with 0 Fs.
With 0 F's to give. Thank you. All right, take us out, Rob.
Yep. All right. I want to thank you very much for watching Guys, Games, and Beer. You can check us out at www.facebook.com/guysgamesandbeer and www.youtube.com/guysgamesandbeer. If you're interested, we're also what the hell?
What you do?
cheat notes rub off? What are you doing
He's,
over
I
there?
don't know what he's doing there.
God dang. Well, you know what? My crystal meth has just kicked in.
Sweet!
And I'm going to get heading out. Thank you very much for watching Guys, Gains, and Beer. Don't forget to check us out at the podcasty places. Come on, man. Rate it. Rate it. Give it 5 stars. We're worth 5 stars. We're probably not worth
hell
5 stars.
yes.
But you know what? Give us a... why don't you give us a pity 5 stars? We'll take it. We'll
Oh,
take
yeah.
it.
I'm good with that.
Yep.
Hey, we're at Wisconsin 5 stars.
Yeah,
All
we're Wisconsin.
Yeah, you might not be wrong there.
We're a Wisconsin podcast, 5 stars. Yeah, that's about right. All right, folks, have a great rest of your day. Check us out every Tuesday, 6:15 p.m. CST.